No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
So if Elon Musk buys MSNBC, we're cooked, okay? Because they only won the election due to the mass amount of alt-right influencers, podcasters, Fox News, and Elon Musk buying Twitter and turning it into an alt-right pipeline.
Elon Musk buying MSNBC will be worse than what he did to Twitter.
Do you guys understand that this is one of our biggest news broadcasters? And if he buys it, it's literally over.
You think he killed Twitter?
This is huge. This is really bad. We really need someone on our side to buy MSNBC.
What's going on, guys? So the legacy fake news is on a tear right now. They are scrambling. They're upset because they feel like they're being replaced. Now, it's because you are being replaced, because your legacy, they call it legacy for a reason. Your old news washed up, okay? The curtain is closing. You're up the creek without a paddle, and you only did it to yourself. I do think that if you would be considered a trusted, authoritative source, that people would actually want to listen to you. But considering the fact that when you talk about MSDNC, you talk about CNN, you talk about CBS, NBC, ABC, the mainstream legacy networks, it's a bunch of propagandists and left-wing shills and liars just getting out there and saying any old thing. Trump says A, they say B. Biden says A, they say that Biden said Z. They just make up whatever the hell they want to say, so nobody believes them. And now people go to platforms like X, where you can basically say anything. You have the community notes, and the community notes will check you. Now, some people try to abuse them, but for the most part, they work. And that's a real, true fact check, not some left-wing hacks telling you that the facts are left-wing propaganda talking points, and anything that a person that's more conservative says is some sort of lie or needs context or whatever. So you got this guy, Jim Vandehei, at the National Press Club having a complete and utter meltdown because Elon Musk is saying that these guys are all washed up. Let's go ahead and see his reaction.
Matters. Everything we do is under fire. Elon Musk sits on Twitter every day, or X today, saying like, we are the media, you are the media. My message to Elon Musk is bullshit. You're not the media. You having...
I mean, it is the #1 news source. I'm just saying, it's been the #1 news source for at least a couple months now, maybe longer.
You having a blue check mark, a Twitter handle, and 300 words of cleverness doesn't make you a reporter. Any more than me looking at your head and seeing that you have a brain and telling you have an awesome set of tools makes me a damn neurosurgeon, right? Like what we do, what journalists do, what you did in Mississippi, what Al Jazeera does in the Middle East. You don't proclaim yourself to be a reporter.
I mean, aren't these the people who tried to demonize Tucker Carlson for even trying to have a conversation? Like, he literally flew to Russia to talk to Vladimir Putin. In the same legacy fake news media tried to demonize him for that.
It's the man you see here with the MAGA leader Donald Trump, Tucker Carlson. Possibly there in Moscow to interview Putin. Definitely there as a Putin-supporting celebrity.
Like, that's nonsense. Like, being a reporter's hard. Really hard. You have to care. You have to do the hard work. You have to get up every single day and say, I want to get to the closest approximation of the truth without any fear, without any favoritism. You don't do that by popping off on Twitter. You don't do that by having an opinion. You do it by doing the hard work.
Yeah, come on, slow clap, everyone.
Oh, guess what network this is on, guys? These people would clap. Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, the people who made probably the biggest fools of themselves during this election cycle, seeing as how they were exposed as flip-flop pollywops going to visit Mar-a-Lago and speak with Donald Trump.
First of all, I've got to say, extraordinary content. It needed to be said.
Yeah.
It continues to need to be said. When all of the garbage is flying around on social media, lying about reporters, lying about the hard work they do, lying about the hard work editors do, lying about everything up and down, about not only their alternative set of facts, but alternative set of facts about what people like you do.
Now, guys, if you've been paying attention to the news cycle and watching my videos, you already know that the fake news on average is down around 50% for the left-wing hack news media networks, okay, like MSDNC and CNN. But what you might not know is that literally Hallmark is beating them, okay? Their cheeks are getting clapped by Hallmark, the people who have the greeting cards, okay? They have a cable news channel, okay, for those who don't know. And sometimes they play stuff besides the greeting card stuff on there, obviously. Like, they play, like, movies and stuff like that. But they're getting their ass beat by Hallmark. Who the hell even watches Hallmark? Nobody watches the fake news, the legacy news. And instead, they want to watch Hallmark. This is a hilarious clip. Let's get into it.
Folks, imagine you're CNN and MSNBC. You're at a point that you're okay losing to Fox. You're at a point that you're okay losing to Rogan. You're at a point that you may even okay losing to other podcasters, right? You know, election night, some people are putting more numbers than you are. We did that on election night. You're like, listen, those guys are amateurs. We're pros. We built the Titanic. The amateurs are building the Joe Rogan Experience, the PVD podcast, all this other stuff. But these are amateurs. But imagine you wake up one day and your producer comes to you and says, guys, what? Hallmark just beat us. Well, bro, what are you talking about? Hallmark just beat us. Tell me nobody's written that article yet. Bro, they wrote it already. That's bullshit. No.
Bruh.
Hallmark? They make cards. Give them a Hallmark. Hallmark beat CNN and MSNBC in viewership last week.
No way.
Here's a
Hallmark?
supersized guide to rating in all 32 new holiday films. Can you imagine that?
Man.
How do you let Hallmark beat you? You can let a lot of people beat you. You cannot let Hallmark beat you. We're talking about practice, right? We're talking about Hallmark. We cannot be talking about Hallmark here, right? I mean, you understand
practice.
what reference of the great AI.
Well, it's not surprising because it seems like a lot of people are disillusioned after these election results. They felt like, well, you mean talking about January 6th all day and prosecuting or persecuting political opponents and all of these ridiculous things that they were saying about Trump, just talking about that day after day after day, isn't what the American people cared about? I mean, who freaking knew and boo freaking who? Last thing I mentioned here, just to get a good laugh, is that a lot of folks are leaving the X platform because they say it's full of hate. Basically, they're upset because a bunch of people are celebrating Trump's victory, and instead of dealing with that for the time being, they're just leaving and saying, oh, people are so hateful. Lies. But instead, they're going to some app called Blue Sky, which nobody should really care about. I might make an account just like go over there and troll or something, but I'm not sure if it's worth my time. But check out what Joe Rogan had to say about what happens when you go to Blue Sky and say that there are only two genders.
Grow, and you know they keep saying people are going to Blue Sky. Do you know if you go to Blue Sky and you type "there's only two genders," you're banned instantly?
Yes, I saw this
People
recently.
are doing it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Blue Sky is just the newest echo chamber of the old Twitter.
I've been picking on all of my friends in the real world that were laughing at, I forget the name of the site that, Rumble, when everybody was like, oh, the right-wingers are going to Rumble, ha, 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 ha. Now it's like, and all you guys are running the Blue Sky, ha, 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 ha. Isn't it fucking funny how that works? So,
There's all
all
kinds of
these
people
Stephen
Stephen King dorks.
Yep.
They're going to go over there and let their brains rot out in an echo chamber.
This is what the people are tired of, guys. Is they're tired of the left-wing loony toonery, okay? They're tired of the foolishness. This stuff has clearly backfired, and American people have turned against you. And now it's time for you to pay, and it's about to be time for Elon Musk to pay as well to purchase MSDNC. So hopefully he does it so we can see the meltdowns ensue. I want to see Rachel Maddow cry again. Okay, I want to see Joy Reid have a freak out and start saying denigrating things about white people. Okay, her usual shtick, you know, just hating whites. Like, it must be really awkward to be one of her white co-hosts and just sit there listening to some crazy black lady with a extremely strange looking and very much losing the battle hairline, talking bad about white people all the time. Like, it is just a very weird type of dynamic. Like, just sit up there and then be agreeing with her and shaking her head and, yeah, you're so right, Joy. Like, these people are freaking weirdos, and I think America is tired of it. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
To at least 3... Can we put up the graphic of this?
Oh my.
I think I'm gonna have to hand this off. Yeah. Sorry. That does it for us tonight.